Bobcat effort there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
Lamar off the play fake. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson yet again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 6-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the... He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Rasheen Ali on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Lamar now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Baltimore 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
From the pistol, Henry. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Tight end in motion now. They go play fake with Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Room inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick.
Steelers 6.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Rodgers off the play action. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
Big Wiggins on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Boswell able to knock it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Ali to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
18.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Second and 6. At the 39-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
One final shot before the half. He beams one deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. On all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he's stopped. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They give right side to Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Jackson now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Yeah, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
319!
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
258!
On second down, Warren. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
319!
It's Warren on third down. Man, all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Warren once more. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Warren. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers First down.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
29-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Warren running between the tackles. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Escapes the pocket. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 18. That's another Steelers first down.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
158!
They'll hand it off to Warren. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
319!
3rd and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Rogers rushing everybody to the line.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
Baltimore
downs.
offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. The drive begins with Henry. This is close, but he is not in the end zone. Blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. There's a dive up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
319!
Trying an inside give to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
To throw, Rogers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18.
He'll throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field...
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, Rodgers. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
You see the Ravens making their way out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be at sky high right now.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Shoves him off. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 3rd and
Now the throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
He'll start the drive with Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 46-yard line.
They'll run now with Warren. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
It's a loss of 2.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. On second down, Warren gets it again. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Third and long. They're going to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still fourth down.
So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the gun, Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Baltimore.
And that spike gets it stopped. 30 seconds to go.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my low.
With half a minute left, here comes second and 10. Here's Lamar. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, Warren. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
Well, that'll do it for us.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.